Hello, viewers. Welcome to UCast Talks, a podcast where we talk about OTT streaming services and technology. And today we have a bit of special episode where we'll talk about an event. And as you probably know, IBC is taking place in Amsterdam. That's a very important industry event. And that's in less than a month. And of course, UniqCast will be there with our own exhibition. We will all be there. So I think this is a great opportunity to discuss what UniqCast will be showcasing there. And of course, more importantly, what you can expect to gain from visiting this event. So let's go to the guests of this podcast. So I invited our sales team and the CEO to give us some insights, what will be happening there. And so you'll be able to meet and see these people, speak to them at the show. Let's go one by one and meet our guests. So with us today is Nino Pirtovšek. Nino, welcome. Hey.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Hi, Matjaž.
And we have Jure Žlak. Hello, Jure.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Matjaž.
Hello. And Jože Pirečnik. Hello, Jože.
Hello. It's a pleasure being here.
Excellent. And last but not least, Darko Robič. Hello, hello.
Hello, everyone.
Excellent. Okay, so let's go right into the topic, right? So, Nino, maybe the first warm-up question for you. We know that virtual events are more and more popular these days. People like to meet just like we are meeting right now, right? Virtual. We see video, we hear the voice, but why is important for UniqCast to have physical presence? Why is it important to go to IBC in person? Can you explain a little bit about this?
Yeah, thanks for the question. It's a good one. Yes, these virtual events were quite popular in the last couple of years. They started right during the strange times we had recently. However, you know, I personally believe that it's very difficult to build a very good and long-lasting relationship over the screen. While you can interact, you know, exchange some information, but when it comes down to really build a relationship with your counterpart, either being a vendor or a client, you know, the face-to-face meetings, interactions that you have, you know, they're really valuable and are very difficult to swap the virtual events and virtual communication. Also, you know, when you're trying to understand the complex business needs, you know, it's very important that you feel a person, how he's talking, what messages they're trying to convey. And that's why, you know, IBC and similar events are very important for us as a company, and they're a unique opportunity basically to connect with all these individuals from the industry, not only to exchange, you know, professional information, but also, you know, to start build relationship on the personal level. In addition to that, you know, when you're planning, maybe you're deploying or even maintaining and supporting a TV service, you know, the success of that particular project or TV service really comes down to the collaboration of the teams, both from the vendor perspective and from the client, right? And you know, if you're only basically discussing in a virtual way, it's very difficult to build this, you know, empathy, trust, you know, even quickness in communication. So for that reason, it's also very important that not only, you know, us, the sales guys, meet, but also, you know, other parts of the company are also, you know, showing their faces in front of the logos and the visuals of the company. And last but not least, you know, it's you know, while you need to have good technology to be successful, you know, it also very important, or actually it comes down basically to the chemistry you have between people. You know, in the end, you know, individuals are doing business with each other, not companies, but with other companies. So building these very strong professional and personal connections are one of the very most important topics on our agenda, and it's something we will strive on this year's IBC.
Excellent. Yeah, you're right. So personal touch is still very important at the end. We're all humans, right? Working with technology, but humans working in business. Okay, great. Now, Jure, I want to give this question to you. Now, for all those visitors that are considering going to IBC, considering to visit UniqCast, what can we tell them? What can they gain? I mean, we know we offer a lot of things for the operators, but just the immediate things, if you can mention some things that will be there on the spot for them.
Sure. Yeah. So one thing to say straight from the start, IBC always kind of offers a unique opportunity to connect with the industry experts and explore the latest trends of the OTT technology and also other technologies. But specifically on the UniqCast booth, visitors can expect a wealth of valuable insights and, of course, first-hand experiences. This year, because it's our anniversary and because we are launching new versions, we are going to have quite a big team with us at IBC. So one thing for sure that visitors will be able to get is first-hand discussions about best practices, technical advice, insights on the latest trends. They'll be able to talk with not only our sales people, but also with project managers, with some of our developers, technical staff, and so on. So it's going to be quite let's say, a rich place for gaining additional knowledge and information. And of course, one of a very interesting thing which is also going to be happening on our booth is the actual live demonstration of features of the latest edition of the OTT platform that we are launching at this year's IBC as well.
Excellent. So a lot of things, a lot of reasons to come and visit. That's great.
Definitely.
Yeah, and Jure, you mentioned the 10th anniversary. So I think this is the question for the CEO, Darko. We celebrate the 10th anniversary. So can you explain how will this be reflected at IBC this year?
Yes, absolutely, Matthias. I believe IBC will be the perfect opportunity to celebrate our 10th anniversary. So at our booth, we'll be highlighting some of the key milestones of our journey, and we'll be demonstrating how UniqCast is at the forefront of the IPTV OTT technology innovation. I believe from 2015, when we deployed the first customer till today, when we are serving more than 35 customers across 5 continents, our growth has been quite remarkable, and we'll be very excited to share more insights with everyone. This year, we'll be also showcasing our latest achievements, like AI-powered content discovery, and also our efforts in replacing legacy platforms for operators. I believe replacing legacy platforms with the modern ones is a real game changer to all the operators and content providers that are looking to stay ahead. So I would like to use this opportunity to invite everyone to visit our stand, to check the future of OTT technology firsthand, and of course, to celebrate this exciting milestone with us.
Excellent. Wonderful. That's great. So, Darko, you mentioned the platform replacement, and I think this is the ongoing effort, right? It's been going now for several years now, so we have experience. We And we had a very busy show also last year. I think also focusing on this. But maybe Jože, maybe related to this topic. Would you say that platform replacement was the most resonating topic last year and that lasted throughout the whole year? What do you think? Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, sure, Matthias. You are very true. I mean, as it turned out, many companies, they struggle with outdated IPTV, OTT platforms. So therefore, our message about focusing on platform replacements that caught a lot of interest, a lot of attention for the whole year. And at UniqCast, we clearly understand all the limitations and frustrations that are associated with some legacy platforms, since we are, in this field for many years. And typically, these outdated platforms and systems, they often lack of scalability, security, and they lack of innovative features that users and market is demanding those days. So, yeah, clearly, I mean, that's why we will continue with the focus on legacy platform replacements in the future.
Excellent. Yeah, but a replacement is quite challenging, right? So what would you say, Jože, to those? What can they expect to benefit if they decide to go on this challenging path? What can we offer them? What is waiting at them at the end of the road?
Yeah, I mean, that's not an easy road, but at UniqCast, I mean, we have a great team of professionals, highly skilled, with lots of experiences and so on, and we have in-depth understanding about all the challenges that are associated with legacy platforms. So there is no one recipe how to do it, but typically we work very closely with our clients, with customers, to assess, to analyze the current systems and to find the best and optimum way of doing the migrations. So definitely I would point out, the expertise and consultancy, all these capabilities that UniqCast team is bringing. Then another, let's say, thing is a seamless migration. Typically operators are afraid of doing migrations because it's, as I said, it's a complex process. But we are very proud on ourselves, to provide a smooth transition, and this was proven many times on past projects. So we have lots of references where we successfully completed these migrations, and we helped our customers to migrate to our new OTT platform. So that definitely minimizes the disruption of the business and ensures that there are minimum impact of the existing users. All new platforms like UniqCast OTT platform brings latest technologies, so enhanced functionalities. So replacing the legacy platforms that unlocks a world of new possibilities. So just to mention a couple of features, like advanced content discovery, enhanced AI voice assistant, and robust analytics that gives you in-depth understanding about user behavior, content consumption, which is actually a fundament, to create a superior viewing experience. Last but not the least is also the cost. It's always about the investment and so on. So typically outdated legacy platforms, they require significant investment in maintenance, in new developments, in upgrades and so on. And typically legacy platforms are also complex because we are talking about IPTV, we are talking about OTT, etc., etc. So with UniqCast, I would say unified platform, the clients can reduce this complexity, so they can easily migrate to a modern, future-proof solution. and definitely optimize, the operation and overall costs.
Excellent. Wonderful. Yeah. So it's the people, the experience, and the technology, and we're always looking to bring more features, let's say, more abilities to the operators to do their business, to attract viewers and make them happy and loyal. So in that respect, Jure, I've written some about the new release of the platform, and not just once a year, several times a year, we try and release new versions of it and just update the functionalities that the platform gives. So, of course, the newest edition will be featured at this event as well. So, Jure, can you just briefly, it's not a product spec, but can you shed some light on what this new edition brings?
Sure. So we're actually very excited to unveil this at IBC this year. So we're going to be unveiling the UC21 OTT platform, so the latest version of it. And actually, this new version is basically the new gen solution. It's a complete overhaul designed to address the evolving needs of the industry. Viewers can expect new channel lists, improved content organization, and a strong focus on branding as well. We're doing everything possible to provide the users the best possible user experience. So this has kind of been our main topic throughout the years, to give the viewers the best user experience across all of the devices. The platform also offers enhanced support for wide range of client devices and extended functionalities for DRM security. And also one kind of additional point here to note, those operators that are using third-party CDNs will also be very happy to hear that we've added support for another CDN provider, this being Broadpeak, who we've been partnering up on different projects this last year. So we're very happy to kind of have this partnership with them and to kind of give the operators more options to choose the most optimal streaming partners. Additionally, just maybe to mention, we'll be showcasing features such as advanced content discovery and also a few more, let's say, suites to add on top to make the whole platform pop out a little bit better than the competition.
Excellent. Great. That's a great recap. Now, you mentioned advanced content discovery. I think we should dig a little bit deeper into this because it's really important. I think we prepared a nice feature, a nice functionality, and but maybe let's turn, Nino, to you, because what would you say, according to your contacts with clients and prospects? Do you think this will be this content discovery, or maybe something else, right? Speak your mind, of course. Do you think this will be something to look into at IBC this year?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what we see from the market, right? We see this new wave of, let's say, new generation of new OTT IPTV solutions, right? And essentially, one of the main questions from the operator side is how we can make our content more attractive, how we can make more user engagement, how we can gather more data and similar. And This is something we're really putting a lot of focus at UniqCast, also from discussions between the sales and product team. And we see that this advanced content discovery mechanism is something that we should really strive from and present it to the operators. And this, let's say, new feature, which we'll be presenting at the IBC for the first time, will enable the operator to automatically classify content of the past TV shows or programs. And then these shows will be organized into different categories, and they will be able to be defined in different rails. So it will enable user basically to seamlessly and very easily navigate between that particular content. What this feature does is actually it kind of transforms the traditional catch-up TV functionality, right? Which were by today it was done in a very linear fashion. We are transforming it to be, let's say, multi-dimensional. And basically users will be able to experience this at the demo stands we will be showcasing at the show. Additionally, for operators, it's very important that they keep the subscribers, their users on the platform. And once a specific user will let's say get used to a feature like this, and the competition will not have it, then that particular user will not basically switch to a potential competitor or something like this. So in addition to offering, let's say, this Netflix type of environment, it's also very important that we give the operator some tools to reduce the churn of subscribers on their platforms. This feature will be available for any type of content. So whether they would like to highlight some sports content like penalties on the football match or something like that, they would like to segment, I don't know, news channels or maybe even entertainment shows. Users will be able to to browse through this content in a very visually appealing way. And of course, the end result should be much longer time of watching the service, discovery of new content, which is very important. And on the other hand, the operator should gain additional insight of how users are consuming the content, what is popular, what is not popular. And this also leads to fueling, let's say, new and advanced business models.
Excellent. Great. Great. That's a good one. Now, Jure, a quick question for you, because there's so many. I would like to make this selection a bit easier for our viewers, right? There's so many new things, and maybe let's just highlight things that are really important. But what would you say, let's say, last year we presented a lot of novelties, a lot of new features. This year, new features are coming out. So can you pick one and that we would recommend to every visitor to check again how it evolved? What new has been done on a certain thing that's really useful for the operators?
Sure. It's an easy question.
Okay.
I'm actually the most excited I am is to show our AI voice assistant. Last year it was a great hit, and this year we're actually taking it a big, let's say, a leap forward from just having a basic AI voice assistant where you give it commands and then it gives you some kind of feedback. This year we've really did a major upgrade to the AI voice assistants. So the enhanced assistant now delves into deeper into the content. Basically, what it does, it will analyze the audio tracks of the stream, and it will identify and mark specific time slots containing relevant information. So, for instance, a viewer could say, "Can you find me a movie where this and this has been said?" Or, "Can you, take me to the first goal of the match?" And it will analyze the audio track, it will find that section on the stream, and it will present that content. And this will it will give the viewers so much more, so much better user experience that I am absolutely sure that it's going to blow our competition out of the water. You know, users will be able to effortlessly pinpoint moments within programs. You know, it'll work with news segments, sports highlights, dialogues in scenes, just simply by asking a question. And that's, you know, that is a game changer, if you ask me. So this feature is definitely, you know, the one that everyone that comes to IBC and comes to our booth, they need to see it, and I will be definitely there to show them this feature.
Great. So the assistant is becoming more and more useful, right?
Exactly.
Somebody that can really show you where the juicy content lies. Excellent. Great. But, you know, people have different interests, the operators, the visitors. We covered a lot of novelties, new features. But maybe there are some operators that are more cost aware. Maybe they want the speed. And Nino, can you maybe explain what UniqCast will? I mean, it's hard to show it on the stand, but it is there. It's still alive. We are offering it. But can you explain to the visitors what do we have for those viewers who want to minimize the upfront cost and have a certain need for speed?
Yeah, definitely. So what we did, actually, this is not something new. It's actually last couple of years. What we're doing is that we are offering different operators to launch their service fully cloud-based. So we are using the cloud infrastructure where we have our platform pretty much already deployed. So we just need to configure the service for a different operator, and it's completely basically like a platform as a service type of a model, which includes basically all the software, all the infrastructure, all the licenses, the services inside as well. And the good thing is, of course, it limits the requirement for investing into the expensive hardware in the beginning. The time to market, it's much more faster, so operator can really capitalize on those quick market opportunities when they want to launch the service. And the good thing, it's super scalable, right? So the platform, you know, can be seamlessly adapted, you know, based on the viewership, the fluctuations between the viewership. We make sure that we manage basically the platform itself. We make sure that security are up to date. We make sure that the infrastructure management is there. Basically, what we are doing, we're giving the operators back the focus so they can deal with what they do best, you know, and this is deal with business basically and sell the service while we manage everything else. This question actually comes a lot, you know, cloud or no cloud. You know, we're getting questions about this pretty much on our every call. And while the question is relatively simple, the answer is not, right? It all depends on how they want to approach the service, where they want to operate within their country, in the territory, and globally. Anyway, what the important thing is that the UniqCast TV platform is designed in a way that it can sit on any hardware, on any virtual machine, or any cloud, and even in, let's say, some hybrid or exotic variations of these three concepts. So this really gives a lot of flexibility, and you know, by discussing with the customer, fully understanding their needs, you know, we can really advise them what is the best way forward and how they can reduce cost and add value to their service.
Great. And yeah, this brings us to the end of this show. Thanks everyone for your insights, for all the useful information. I'm going to go just a quick round so everyone can maybe say a final word to the visitors. Nino, what's your message?
Yeah, well, I'm excited to meet everybody. We have some great new stuff to show. Looking forward to basically meet all friends and gain new ones as well. I think it's going to be a very good show this year. Amsterdam is always a great city to be there. So really looking forward to meet everybody.
Great. Jure?
Yeah, so basically looking forward to IBC as always. Looking forward to seeing, industry colleagues, industry friends, customers, existing and of course new ones, and just kind of showing what we have, presenting what we can offer and what we do, and having fun while doing it.
Excellent, great. Jože?
Well, same from my side. My first IBC was, I guess, like 25 years ago. So very excited, to meet all friends, customers, partners. So all very, very welcome to come over, stop at our booth. So I think there are quite a lot of interesting topics that we can discuss over there and, of course, meet in person.
Great. Darko?
Yes, can't wait to meet everyone in person, customers, technology partners, friends. So I believe we gave a lot of reasons why to visit our stands, and of course I'm looking forward to seeing everyone and, let's say, joining forces to celebrate our 10th anniversary. This is additional unique reason why to visit.
Excellent. Yeah, viewers, if you're attending IBC, you can visit us too, of course. And that's next month, between the 13th and 16th September. We'll be in Hall 5. That's booth or stand, however you like to call it, 5.F40. So that's where we are, but you can find information also on our social channels, also on our website. You're welcome to come there, visit us, and let's talk. Right. And also, if you're still watching us, don't forget to like and subscribe this podcast. This really helps us increase our visibility and gives us some information how much effort should we invest into making content like this. Yeah, and that's the end, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next podcast, and of course at the IBC. Take care and bye-bye.